guys come in on a 2-game skid, hoping to turn things around. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And look at this. Now the Raiders loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now the defense has to run out on the field so they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. And he stopped immediately there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, here's Genty. Still won't go down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like Central casting Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations this season again. After nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie, fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Downs again on 2nd down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. It's a net of 40 there, punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Smith an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time now, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Now 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. He'll get only 3 there, so he leaves it with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Nix looking to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Nix from the shotgun. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down.
To throw is Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Nix.
Now 2nd and 6.
Got him open, it's Sutton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Nix going to keep this himself. first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, some strong running. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll be caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works. And they score. Deontay Johnson, 81 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Raiders 22. Broncos 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Cortland Sutton getting set for their next drive. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Nicks. Quick shuffle pass here is complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nicks. Room past the 35. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Broncos.
First and 10, and it's down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 44 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. What's good on the extra point. And that will get them one closer. 5 plays there on that drive. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Pushing his way through. Room to run at the 50. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a former defensive back, I'm not know much of physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now the ball's out, falling near midfield. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Bust through the tackle. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
The 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. He'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
At the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 minutes minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First down.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. And the Raider first down.
Throwing now, Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Jensen. 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The run straight ahead with Jensen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Ashton Jeanty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Broncos 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Sutton rolls it in over the middle. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Smith going to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Mayer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one, a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Raiders, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Pats get it done as they come away with the win. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Kyler Murray. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Cardinals are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DJ Moore. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bears get it done on the road as they come away with the win. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.